Hey there! Today I want to talk about bookends. And I don't mean the bookends you have on your bookshelf, but those are kind of the idea. It's metaphoric bookends and symbolic bookends. Have you ever noticed that in life, often the way something begins is how it ends, and the symbolic content is like a frame for a closure and a start, and you kind of know, oh, there's the beginning and there's the end. I call that bookends. So I want to give you an example of a recent bookend in my own life, and then you can start looking for your own bookends. And why are they important? Well, I think in a way they're symbolic markers for us to understand that something is coming to a complete close. It's the end of something. A friend of mine once said, have you ever noticed that the way something begins is the qualities with which it ends? So an example would be a love affair. You know, it might begin with a big flash of, passion and heat and, fire. And guess what? It kind of blows out with passion and heat and fire. It's kind of like always that way. Or if it starts on a slow burn, it ends on a slow burn. If it starts with infidelity, it ends with infidelity. But another kind of bookend that I want to talk about, because it's my bookend right now, is that I noticed that the moons can often provide eerie bookends. So in July, on the full moon, blue moon, I had a massive shift of my perspective regarding the need to have a spiritual teacher in my life, and chose that, that wasn't the path for me, that didn't feel true. And 4 months later, on another full moon, without even recognizing the bookend was in play, I wrote a closure article on my Dreamer, by my blog, The Awakened Dreamer. I can say that. And it's called, what did I call that article? I called it, Why I Will Never Appear on Buddha at the Gas Pump and Other Full Moon Musings. And it really was a story about coming to this place of understanding that my allegiance is to the teacher of my own heart. And it beautifully coincided with the end of that relationship on a full moon in July, and the end of my uncertainty about that end on a full moon in November. Okay, it was a Gemini full moon. Okay, everybody, thank you for listening, and let me know, have you noticed that in your life often things bookend each other in that kind of eerie way that I've just described? And if so, hey, share your comments and share your own observations about how it happens and why it happens. In the meantime, live your magic. Thanks.